Okay, last one for Kotober. The one that basically helped inspire this month, for better or worse. And as you can see, perhaps one of the worst ones I might buy at what is essentially retail price. So how big of a sucker am I? Anyway, let's have a look. Okay, we end Kotober with something I haven't seen before. Again from Super Change Robot. So we're kind of coming back full circle, but well, we'll see what we're working with here very shortly. One of the things that really stood out about this particular robot, you notice the packaging? Really take a good look at it. Does it seem somewhat familiar? As if someone were trying to misrepresent what this figure really was. If you see it, 2 points for you. If you don't, well, look it up. It's the internet. Now, it says it's got lights and sounds here, and there's a button right there. Why would somebody be possessed to put a button right there? Is beyond me. But let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, the LED was coming on there. Not too sure what is coming up. But the batteries in this thing sounds like it's dying already. And I haven't gotten it out of the package yet. And I'm not going to replace them either because the batteries for this thing cost more than the toy. Which wasn't worth it much to begin out of the package. See what we're working with here. The instructions are in multiple languages, so imagine children of all nations can despise this thing. Okay. Well, at least there's some decent tape on this. So that's... Apparently they were concerned that people might actually be interested in stealing this thing. Not too sure why yet. Already off to such a bad start. Okay, let's see here. I know the excitement of watching someone open up a box, but this is important because there's a good chance that something might fall off here or break apart. So, and then I won't have a review. So I kind of have to do it this way. There we are. There we go. There we are. There we go. Put an inner tray there. Let's see here. Okay, no instructions are on the back of the box, but we do have this lovely insert, which again, if you know what it's supposed to resemble, no, you shouldn't buy this toy anyway. But moving on from there, so now we have a clear peach plastic gun, which you probably can't hold. So now, a sword here, probably aped off of the road robots. Does this thing work? Nope, there's no lights and sounds in it, so, oh well. So now, what is that blade, though? It looks like borrowed off of something. No, I imagine somebody will tell me. Anyway, let's see here. Oh, one twisty tie. Boy, they really put out. Oh, it works for this thing. Okay. Guess I shouldn't complain too much. I imagine a lot of people would get nostalgic for twisty ties. As much of a pain in the ass as they were. Okay, let's see now. And here we go. Let's see here. There we go. So this thing is fairly flimsy, so imagine this thing will come apart just like that. Okay, then let's see here. Okay, but I imagine if you needed something to very, very roughly resemble a sort of non-power armored Ultra Magnus, well, and you could probably get a something much better, much cheaper, and it won't crumble in your hands. So I am apparently going to have to hold this thing because there is no back spur on this. Lovely. Let's see here now. As for that, so now heads fused in place, ball jointed shoulders though, which can easily pop off, and obviously ball jointed elbows, which can do the same. You know, very limited. Looks like it might be a some sort of joint. Might be a universal. Might be a ball joint. But you don't go forward and backwards. Can't go out very far. Kind of a 45-degree knee bend. We can tilt the feet up. No waist rotation due to the very poor sound and light gimmick. And you have this part which cannot be doubled as a shield. It just kind of comes right off, or even better. Okay. So this thing isn't even included on it. You have to install it yourself. Lovely. Okay. There we go. And yeah, it's stupid on alternators, and it's fairly dumb now. Okay, let's see now. It only holds the sword, but how about the gun? Not even a way for our fellow to hold it, but if I'm right, I swear this thing is aped off of a road robot. Yep, he can hold it like that. So he can hold a gun in a sword handle. Okay. Yeah, that's just dandy. Okay, now for the hair-raising part. Transformation. So now, start with the easy part. So, feet fold in. Can't even... Oh, hey, they can slide in without crushing itself apart. Okay, so, that part's already started for us because it just didn't want to hold on to begin with. So we extend out the torso. Okay. Oh, the head just kind of pops in and out, but okay, so that goes like that. Okay, so now I gotta finagle this in a way that'll work. Okay, that works. Roughly. Okay, so we got that. I think I know where they got the idea from. This is definitely some sort of very similar to an alternator's transformation here, but alternators this is effectively not. I know because I own 3 of them. I know the transformations are patently a pain in the ass, but they're still better than this. In fact, this is a lot more common with the KO Prowler reviewed last year. Little pins that don't want to stay together. So now, and there we go. Boring white sedan for an undisclosed robot with a very peculiar symbol here. Might have been aped off of a Road Robots. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's see here now. And okay, so that goes like that, and okay, so there is a place for the arms to go, specifically, and, well, at least the wheels are pinned in, so they can at least turn. Though, very poorly. Yeah. Okay, wrapping this whole affair up. So, this thing is at roughly at about 3 times the price, about as bad as the rest of the toys I got during Kotober. But I'm doing this to make a point. Primarily that, regardless of what you might think, these toys are not acceptable substitutes for the real thing. Anything else would be an improvement over what I have been reviewing this past month. Aside of a morbid curiosity or fodder for a good smashing or 4th of July home celebration. I would not recommend any of these toys to anybody, child or collector, for any price. Really, that's all I gotta say here. This has been the Deceptiwolf. This has been Kotober, and I really need a drink. Good night.